YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today, we're here to do our EPL review. I think there's only one game left of the Premier League match, that Brighton match, but most of them are finished. How are we doing, boys?
Very
Good, mate.
good, very good.
Very good.
Yeah? How are the United boys? We'll start. How you feeling? I've seen Ralphie go and have a few rants over Facebook.
I was in tears at 20 past
I'm
11
glad it
on
wasn't.
Sunday night.
I'm glad it wasn't me this week.
You'll see my name, Joker,
Ollie's the
and
real.
if I had a soul, I love him, but if I had a Solskjaer head on or a mask, I'd be putting it on because he's a fucking Joker.
He's the
Off
best,
with
he's
that,
the best.
off with the head, mate. See you later. We'll get to that soon, though.
Yeah, how are you feeling, Jake?
Very good. Very, very good.
That's the best Arsenal game. Well, it's first half because we locked up shop, pretty much. Like we didn't have to do anything else. But that's the best half I've seen Arsenal play in like 2 years, pretty much.
That was
So
some very nice football we played. Very, very nice.
It was just sexy. I was just screaming. I think I woke up my neighbors every time we scored a goal. I was getting so emotional, bro, watching these bloody young Haaland kids bloody score these goals in a derby. Like unreal. Unbloody real. All right, we'll start with the first match of the weekend. Chelsea versus Man City. I'm not sure what you guys pinned. Well, for me anyway, I had Chelsea 2-0 in this match. So I was surprised that Man City kept a clean sheet and they actually won the game. So, but Chelsea didn't do anything. I'm just looking at the stats now. Chelsea had 5 shots, 0 on target the whole fucking game. That's crazy.
At home they were 2-0.
At home, yeah.
Exactly.
City with 15-4. Like that's just crazy. What do you think of the game?
I obviously didn't watch too much of it because I was only really the highlights, obviously watching United on at the same time. However, I think just with Tuchel, look, don't get me wrong, Chelsea are going to be a very tough team to beat. However, I'm just finding, that the stats just proved it again. They're shut up shop, try not concede, and they try and jug a goal or two.
Well, that's what they've done. I think you and I, when it was just me and you on that show,
yeah.
we went through all their games, and Chelsea, I think the maximum shots they had was 12.
Yeah.
So that just look, it's an alright tactic to have, but with the shots you do get, you got to be clinical, and that's why it's good to have Lukaku. But it's going to cost you in games like that as well. So
I would have thought Chelsea would have won though. I know I wasn't on last week, but I probably would have thought 1-1 draw, if not a Chelsea win, a scrappy 1-0 win or something like that. So I think City played quite well from what I did see and from what I have read.
yeah, did you watch both at the same time, Mike?
I had the
Chelsea.
I had the on my laptop, like on the bench watching it, and I only I pretty much saw the corner. I was like, oh, I'll have it in the corner of my eye. So I saw the goal go in live by Jesus, but I think Man City had a game plan, didn't they? They sort of made it so Chelsea couldn't play their way. You could see Lukaku getting a bit frustrated in the replays I watched. That goal could have happened to either team. One corner and then you have a shot of deflects and goes in, but Man City got the goal. So
no,
Chelsea had one disallowed.
Man City did one.
Yeah, they won disallowed.
Yeah.
What was the disallowed one?
Lukaku scored, I think. Offside.
I don't even remember it, to be honest. Did you watch the game, Jake?
Oh, yeah, because my dad was watching it, so I was watching it with him.
Oh, yeah.
Man City just looked too dominant, that one.
Your dad's a Chelsea boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What color towels do you have?
White.
Brown.
Same
What?
All right. Well, look, we'll go on to because I'm sure you'll both have a lot to say. Manchester United, Aston Villa. I missed like a bit of the first half, so I didn't really see too much, but I watched the second half. Good goal by Villa, obviously right at the death, but then the penalty and the miss, and for me, I just don't understand why Bruno Fernandes stood up and took that penalty. I thought Ronaldo was off the field for a second. And then I saw Ronaldo behind him. I just couldn't fucking understand it for the life of me. I know you guys had 28 shots, but 4 on target is just abysmal. For 28 shots, like that's just abysmal.
Yeah.
Well, you guys can take it away. It's your team, so
You can go first, Mikey.
Like, I set myself up. I thought, I knew deep down, I thought Aston Villa would get a goal. Like, I think we just haven't been solid at the back since that Southampton game. So I prepared myself for a goal, but not to wait all the way to the end of the game. Like, it was just like Ronaldo, even from the start, he wasn't getting in like he normally does. It wasn't like, I don't know why we played with the 2 defensive players, McTominay and Fred. I can't get that past me. Like,
it seems like Ollie plays more attacking away than he does at home.
Yeah, he has
it's so weird.
He thinks he can't win at home for some reason. Like, he always sets up. We always struggle to get goals at home, except for that Leeds game. Where we took it to him.
Newcastle 4-1.
And Newcastle, yeah, but
yeah,
it was just So watching it to the end, and as soon as I got the penalty, I was like, it's going to probably go in, and then we won't get a chance, And I've seen a lot of things about the corner as well, like comparing it to ones to be offside, or holding the goalkeeper. In my eyes, that's great tactics, and that should be a goal. I think that's great football.
Yeah.
By Villa, I can't doubt that.
That's what you're supposed to do, yeah.
The other thing that's really got to me as well, I don't know if it got to Ralphie as well, but all I've been seeing on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram is all these things saying that it's all a plot, that they gave the penalty to Fernandes, so Fernandes would miss the penalty because it would have looked worse if Ronaldo had took the penalty, but they were always going to miss the penalty. They didn't want to win the game because they want to get Ollie out. That's a load of shit in my eyes,
That's
what?
He just missed it.
What?
Yeah, there's massive things on it, mate. It's just like people got way too much time on their hands to be thinking outside the box.
Funny enough, that is true because I've actually just got off the phone with Ed Woodward, and they're trying to sign me up to be the new manager. So, inside word.
I don't know what else to say. It's frustrating. It doesn't look too bad on the table. That's the only thing you can take out of it. On to the next game. Like, someone asked me when we did that podcast, the video the other night, Dill, someone said, what's your thoughts on Ollie? And I said, deep down, I thought he's an okay guy. I trust him, blah, blah, blah. I still don't think he should be straight out the door. Like, I'm not get him out now. I do think we should be looking for other managers, though. I do agree about that.
I think, and that's the thing that worries me with Arsenal's, and I said this to you guys at the start of the season, I said, the position Arsenal in, obviously we need a manager, regardless of a couple little scrappy wins. Like, we need a proper manager, and the likes of Zizou or Conte available right at this moment. And I always said that it worries me that a caliber of a team like United will realize, fuck, we need a new manager. They bring in a Conte and they'll win the league straight away because he'll set you guys up. And with that players, plus the budget he'll get in the next window after, he'll win it. Yep. No doubt in my mind. Easy. If Zidane comes in, even easy.
I just look from, I know United, you think United's got all the money in the world and blah, blah, blah. But from an outside view, you're looking at a team like Chelsea, and the United fans jealous of how Chelsea's set up this season with playing their players the way they do, rotating, getting points, stuff like that. That's what Man United should be doing. They should be playing exactly the same as what Chelsea are, playing exactly the same as what Man City are, and So
if you go player for player against Chelsea and Man United have the better team. It's just you don't have the manager. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. De Gea at his best is better. Like, you could go through the whole team.
Yeah. That's all I have to say. It was horrible. I had a 12-year-old bottle of Canadian Club waiting for me after the game, and that's what cheered me up. But yeah. Over you, Ralph.
It was long, painful. 28. I think Dill touched on it. 28 shots, 4 on target. I was listening to a stat Sunday morning. We've got one of the best, well, arguably, if not, well, let's just say one of the best, because obviously you've got Lewandowski, Lukaku, etc. But we've got one of the best strikers in the world that we've just signed on.
Of course.
Playing our number 9. We've had 28 shots. We had the 3 main providers in Pogba, Bruno and Greenwood, who are meant to provide Cristiano Ronaldo, our lone striker, with chances. You had Greenwood that had 8 shots, Bruno and Pogba had 6, and you had Ronaldo that had 4. So out of the front 4 players, Ronaldo had the least amount of shots across 90 minutes of that game. Mason Greenwood had an opportunity going down where he could have laid that ball back to Bruno Fernandes. He nearly could have taken about 4 or 5 touches, about 8 yards out, and could have buried it in the right hand, in any part of the right hand goal, because the keeper was on the left hand side. Buried, greedy. I don't remember one good chance that we had where I thought, fuck, we should have scored. They were all dinks from 18 yards out, dinks from 22 yards out, dinks from the left hand side, shots from the right hand side. It was selfish, I believe. In terms of formation, I just going to Wally quickly. Dilla will agree. I've obviously was a little bit quiet on it for a little while, but I was 12 months ago. I said I loved him, but he needed to go, didn't I, Dill?
Yeah. You said it ages ago.
Yeah, and the reason why is right. The formation and the tactics prove that we've got no tactics. We rely on individual brilliance, in my personal opinion. For 60, Ollie came out the other week and said, we want to play the United way, where it's 0-0 and where it's 0-0, we don't concede, and then a player goes and beats 3 players and puts it in the bottom right hand corner. That's not tactics. That's not the United way. No, the United way is we're going to score 5, and if we concede 4, that's the United way. We signed Sancho. It's taken us took us a year and a half to sign Sancho. Yes, I know he's. He needs to be bled in and all that kind of stuff. He's not in great form, but we paid £75 million for him. He doesn't even get a minute.
Yeah, they're not playing, but that's what happened with us when we bought Pepe. He wasn't getting played.
The game, Ralphie, at the end, I thought it shouldn't have been a game where you wait to the last 10 minutes before the penalty came in. It shouldn't have waited that long to bring on. You could have done like an easy 2 subs before that. You could have been Cavani for Ronaldo. Ronaldo looked, great player, but he's however old with however old legs. Put on Cavani, he'll sprint that last bit. Or I can't wait to have Rashford on, or someone like that. When we're actually going to use them. Sancho could have even came on at that last bit, but didn't. We bring on, who do we bring on at the end? Well, you got to fault it. We had two injuries as well, but. That extra sub should have been a lot quicker, I thought.
That's just what he does, though, isn't it? Too late making substitutions. What really concerns me is the fact that we've and I still think he is. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that we've got and bought arguably one of the best centre backs in the world in Varane, and arguably we've probably got a defend. We should have our defence should be close enough to being good enough to win the league. Wan-Bissaka maybe not quite yet. I think Luke Shaw's top 5 left back in the world.
Yeah, but it's the money that. How much was Wan-Bissaka? 45 million or something?
No, 50 something.
There you go, 50. Harry Maguire, 80.
Yeah.
Varane, you got at a bargain, but he's at least $50 million defender, and then Luke Shaw, let's say 30 mil if he's valued at something.
Correct, but this
you
is the problem.
But you bought Tellez as well, so you bought Tellez.
Yeah,
but you just don't play him because Shaw stepped up. So
this is the problem, right? So we've in our games this season, conceded against Leeds, conceded against Southampton, Wolves who kept the clean sheet, conceded against Newcastle, conceded against Young Boys, conceded against West Ham twice, now conceded against Villa. So in 8-9 games, we've kept 1 clean sheet.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And even in the Wolves game, I swear De Gea pulled off 1 or 2 absolute worldies.
He did, yeah. He kept you in the game. Wolves, I thought Wolves should have won that game.
Yeah, if it wasn't for De Gea, we would have cut 0 clean sheets in the first 8 games. We've just signed Varane on. Don't get me wrong. I know he's a world class player, but what's the coaching staff doing? We've got one of the world's best attacks, arguably. Or everyone probably says we have got probably the world's best attack. Hence why they're saying we should win the league. And we've arguably got a title-winning defence, and yet we can't fucking keep a clean sheet, and we can't score bloody goals.
I can't stand watching Wan-Bissaka, mate. I can't watch him. I can't stand watching him.
You don't like him?
No, but it's a great kid, he puts in those great tackles, don't get me wrong. I can't stand, or, touch bases on what you said about coaching staff. Why haven't we taught him how to cross the ball? It is so fucking frustrating that he gets down the line. He'll be there. Look, I was watching the touch base back again, watching back in the day when Ronaldo was 2009 or whatever, and you had Wes Brown crossing every single ball in. We won the Champions League from him crossing the ball into Ronaldo, and now we've got Wan-Bissaka that is quick, can get back, defend. Every time he gets the ball that's in the front half or inside their box, he plays it back into Pogba, he plays it back into Fred or whoever's there, and that's it.
Sounds like Bellerin.
The move is over. We've lost the bloody pace of the game. It's so frustrating.
See, then again, I agree with you, and yes, he's shocking going forward, and he's shocking crossing the red card against against Young Boys just proved that, didn't it? You know, like he as soon as he gets forward, his touch is shocking. You know, he looks like a newborn giraffe pretty much when he tries to drive forward. He's shocking. Yeah. But then again, I question the tactics on that because all right, Wan-Bissaka can't cross the ball, and however, if you're playing Mason Greenwood on the right hand side, he's not designed to cross the ball. If you're playing Pogba on the left hand side, our tactics aren't to cross the ball into Cristiano Ronaldo. Pogba doesn't drive to the byline, and Greenwood doesn't drive to the byline. Especially Greenwood, he doesn't drive to the byline with a ball, and he tries to cut back in and shoot. So you know, and they're playing on the same side. So it's not even it's just shocking tactics.
Yeah. It's like one side does one thing, one side does the other. Because then you have Luke Shaw that would put a ball in.
Yeah, correct. Exactly.
He would be in that D of a corner playing the ball 1-2 with Ronaldo, whereas in Wan-Bissaka is scared to get even that little bit into the box. You know, I think he just that's what really frustrates me is we can't turn up to a game and just play the basics. You know, so
we lose to Villarreal. Apparently, Woodward's come out and the Glazers come out and all the rumours have come out that. Ole's backing's never been stronger. However, we lose to Villarreal on Thursday. On Thursday morning. It puts our Champions League. It puts our Champions League competition in serious jeopardy. And
the Villarreal are a tough team, man.
Bloody oath. Well, we lost to them, didn't we? In the final, I know it was penalties, but
we lost to them as well.
I'm even on podcasts and stuff. Other podcasts and stuff on YouTube. I'm even listening to avid United supporters that still love Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and say that they will always love him, but are now questioning whether or not he's good enough for the role. They will never say Ole out, and they've said we'll never say Ole out. However, there's serious questions about whether or not he's good. Gary Neville's come out and said it the other day.
Yeah, but see, I don't. There's nothing wrong with saying Ole out if he's like a club. There's nothing wrong with that. You're just wanting better for your club.
But some of these people there is, you know.
Dill's done it 6 times this year.
Mate, it's up. We'll get to that game. We'll get to that game shortly. We'll get to that game shortly, mate. But surely it's Arteta in now, isn't it?
Nah, Arteta out. Fuck that guy, bro.
Mate,
you can win the fucking Champions League, and he's still fucking Arteta out.
Pulls his shirts, but tattooed here.
No regrets.
Let's get some other games.
I'm over talking about United. I cried too much this week.
I tell you what, though, I had 4 first goal scorers, and I got them all right, but Ronaldo. I had Jimenez for first.
Dude, Jimenez's goal was fucking class, bro.
That was paying like $4 round fee for first.
Yeah.
Who's got it on echoing?
Don't know.
What is the target for United this season? Is it my mic it's echoing?
Probably, yeah.
Sorry, boys.
Maybe your volume's loud or something, I don't know.
That better?
Nah, it's horrible.
Carry on.
You can just remove and then just join again and I'll add you back in. If you need to reset your sound or something.
What Ashton Elman? What's the target for United this season? Oh, we've got to win a title. I think, in my opinion, obviously it was to hey ho.
You got to win a trophy, yeah.
Picking up his mic, yeah. Oh, sorry, a trophy, not a title, but definitely a trophy. Well, we're at the League Cup, so there goes that. So realistically, we've probably got the FA Cup. We're not going to win. Realistically, we're not going to win the league. We're not going to win the champion. Realistically, we're not going to win the Champions League. So really, we've got the FA Cup, or it's been a failure.
Because I can't
in September.
I just don't know. FA Cup's hard, like to get it done. So
it is.
You're right,
Very
Mike?
much so.
Michael. Anyway, with that team, you have to be top 3 in the Premier League. You have to be challenging for the titles. Definitely, Howie. Yeah, I've always said that as well. With you, if even before United got Sancho, Varane, and Ronnie, they should have always been challenging for the league. The money they've spent, the players that they have, and Pogba will probably sign again. I guess he's got really nowhere else to go. But
Would he?
But where's he gonna go?
Yeah, but fuck it.
No one's gonna pay him 500 racks a week, bro.
Oh yeah, no, of course not. Well, we will.
But that's what I'm saying. So he's
Yeah.
gonna stay. Like
Yeah.
no one will pay him the same. We'll go on to Leicester Burnley. 2-2 draw there, man. Leicester have had a shocking start to the season.
Yeah,
so
they
far.
have struggling.
They have, yeah.
Hey, did you watch the game, Jack? Or highlights or anything like that?
I've seen the highlights, yeah. I've seen Vardy made a couple mistakes, but then made up for it at the end. Got them 2 goals.
Yeah, he got the 2 goals, 37-35, yeah. But they Leicester City like dominated in shots, 22-5. Like 5 on target for 22 shots. It's shocking conversion. There's actually been like a really bad conversion rate in the Premier League, I reckon.
Yeah.
Paul, you reckon he's going to go to Madrid? I don't know, bro. It could be an option, They got Camavinga. Modric is retiring and Toni Kroos. They're getting to those ages where they're getting older. I know Modric only has that 1 year. So yeah, it could be a possibility, but do Madrid have the funds to do that? That's the problem. I just don't know if they do. Like, I know they're going probably for Mbappe. So it'll be weird to see. You all good, Mike?
Is that good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect.
Everton, Norwich. Everton 2-0 back to winning ways. Townsend got that penalty. Decore with a nice goal as well. Simple game, 11-4. Actually, I only watched the mini match of this one. But Everton have just been, I don't know. Did they get knocked out of the cup last week as well? Didn't they? By
QPR.
By QPR.
yeah, QPR.
In pence, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Everton, I think they're going to be around mid. They're going to be where they always are. Personally, around a mid-table.
Like they spend money, but they're never going to attract the top end to ever.
Oh, of course,
be better than Liverpool. That's just never going to happen.
Never. I think we can all agree though that Norwich are Gonskis, aren't they?
Oh,
I think
easy.
I know we all probably would have tipped that before the season started. However, 5 games in, I think we can all.
But they never spend.
I think everyone can strongly. I think everyone can strongly say that Norwich, mate, that they'll be lucky to get 15 points this year.
They could probably get one of those. Like, what's the worst record? 11 or something?
It was Derby. Yeah, remember we had that at trivia night. Remember the years ago. Remember we went to Pick and Whistle. It was Derby on something like 2 wins or on a couple of draws or something. I thought.
Jeez, that's horrible.
Are you googling it, Dill?
Yeah.
I thought it was Barnsley in the first ever season.
There you go. Derby. Premier League we're talking about.
Yeah, the first ever year it was made.
I can't find it. The longest unbeaten, lowest number of points in a season. Derby County, just 11.
Was it 11? Was it
11? Yeah.
Oh, what a guess,
bro! The way Norwich are going, bro. They're
struggling. They can't
bro.
score.
Can we talk about my second team?
Who's your second
Hang
team?
on, we'll get there in a minute.
The Mighty Bees.
We'll get there in a minute.
Yeah, settle down. Jeez. But yeah, I think Norwich are in just a lot of pain. West Ham and Leeds again. Fuck, bro. Their defending is shocking.
Yeah,
they're horrible for defending wise.
They're actually shocking. Antonio popping up, 90th minute goal, goated, and to me, West Ham deserve the win. And they've started really great. Like they're on 11 points. They're only 3 off the top, bro.
Yep,
it's crazy.
I think Leeds. I think Leeds, the way that they're playing too, mate, could be in a little bit of trouble this year because
people know how they play now after last season.
They figured them out. Yeah, they're a good team. You just counter and score. Perfect for United. United love countering. So
What's the manager's name again? I always get
Bielsa.
Bielsa. Doesn't his contract end at the end of this season? So he'll be.
I can't see them getting rid of him.
Really? I was going to say I'll be surprised if they're they're in, I know it's only 5 games in, but relegation at the moment. If they're relegation by Christmas, I think he'll be gone.
I think he only plays it year by year because he had 1 year and then he made another contract for another year.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I think he'll be gone at Christmas time if they continue the way they're doing that. Oh no, sorry, it's been 6 games, so they're 0 from 6, 3 draws.
That's
shocking, mate.
It's shocking, bro. So the bottom half of the table, Norwich, every loss, Burnley on 2 points, so 2 draws, and Leeds United 3 draws.
With Newcastle equal, yeah.
Newcastle 3, Southampton 4 draws, Palace just scraping above. Like,
how about that for Southampton? Drew against City, drew against United, and yet they've played 6, drawn 4, just outside relegation. Incredible.
It's crazy. But it was a weekend of like shock results and points and that sort of stuff. But West Ham climbing table, they're doing really well. That the way they're going, the way they're playing, they can make those European spots again. There's no way they're going to get top 4, but they can still make that top 7 again. But definitely. I just wonder once it starts getting to, like later stages, what are they in Europa League? Once they start getting to that Europa League, Christmas, like that's when the teams are tested because you got to have that squad depth and they don't have it. So it'll be really tough for them. Watford and Newcastle 1-1. Newcastle having a shocking start to the season once again.
They'll go down. That's my tip.
You reckon Newcastle will get relegated?
Yeah, that's my tip. Newcastle will go. I think so. I think Newcastle, Norwich, and I'd probably say, either Leeds should stay up, but a Palace or a Burnley. I think Watford are looking good, Brentford are looking good. So there's probably only one team that's come up that's going to go back. That's going to go back down. So there's 2 spots there from
Newcastle,
from Premier League.
When they get Wilson playing back, I think again they'll
scrape like the 16th or something. Yeah,
they've got they only got Saint Maximin playing as a striker because that's how they've set it up for the last opening games or whatever.
Yeah.
They get Wilson back. He's that target man who will finish those goals.
Who do you reckon?
They're relying on Buddy Longstaff to finish them for them.
Yeah, Jake. The way the season's going so far, who do you reckon the bottom 3 will be? Like that actually get relegated?
I'm basing off Norwich, probably Southampton, where they're going. I'm not picking wins.
Playing bad.
I said Southampton.
You did, yeah.
And probably maybe like a Newcastle or something like that.
Yeah. When was the last time Newcastle? It would have been in the last 10 years. They got relegated.
2014.
Oh yeah. I think it's 2015 or 16 around that time.
They went down and went straight back up.
Their owner Mike Ashley is just completely useless. But I see the fans obviously want him out. But yeah, I know you boys will like this result. But Brentford 3-3. And can I just say, bro, those Brentford goals, that is the most FIFA bullshit game I've ever seen in my life, bro. They were so scrappy.
Yeah, they were.
The Mighty Bees.
Dude, they were shocking goals, bro.
I'm ordering a Brentford jersey. I'm telling you that.
Everyone thought Brentford were going down, but what a season having. Bro, yeah, they're picking up all the. Ralphie said at the start of the season, bro, whether it's just a draw, the odd win and stuff, they're picking up so many critical points. And when you've got to make that 30-point threshold, how many points they're on? At least 10 now, aren't they?
Yeah, I think 10 at least.
9 points.
Yeah, they're good.
Only 1 loss, bro.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
I'm gonna get a jersey and I'm gonna get the bad bees on the back of it.
See, they're even in the EFL Cup, bro. They beat Oldham Athletics 7-0.
Yeah, mate, they're looking good.
Dude, they're fucking doing so well.
Very impressive. And as exactly what you mentioned, Dill, like, the first, obviously, when they beat Arsenal and they drew to, what was the second game of the year? They drew with Crystal Palace. I said before the Palace game, I said, I think it'll be a boring little draw because Brentford made off that they're just going to, all they do is just need to keep ticking over those points. That's their goal. It's not to finish top half of the table. Their goal would have been to survive and stay up.
Keep the money. Yeah.
Yeah, bloody oath it would be, So who do they lose to? They've lost to Brighton 1-0. Who?
They're
Who
playing.
are
who-
top of the table if they win tomorrow?
Who can go top of the table if they win tomorrow under Potter? Now that no one. I know we're only 6 games in, but no one would have tipped that.
Many teams have done it though. Have come up from the Championship, play that sort of tactics where it's just always going to be a scrappy game. Look at Stoke. Look at all those sort of. Stoke did it, and they lasted in for 4 seasons or something like that.
Well, look at who did it the other year? Only a couple of years ago, I think it was, wasn't it? Someone finished like they were in the top 7 or 8, a newly promoted team. I can't remember who it was. Sheffield.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
They had a good season.
Great season, 7th or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was their first year of promotion.
Yeah.
And then they went straight back down again.
Yeah, they had a bad season as well. I don't think they got what they get that year, like 15 points, 18 points.
Shocking.
That was a shocking season. Norwich are going to do them, but yeah, that Liverpool, it's a massive 2 points drop for them. Obviously, they would have taken them top, but yeah, just scrappy, bro. They've been like, and they had full defensive lineup and everything, and just really bad. That I don't know if you obviously saw the goals and all. That Curtis Jones goal was a fucking
screamer.
banger.
Yeah,
that was
Unbelievable goal.
That was a screamer. But you know what, Brentford's hard. Obviously, I'm happy with that result. It makes United losing a little bit less hurtful. Because obviously it's still that 1 point buffer at the top of that 1 point buffer at the top of the table. I think it's actually going to be a year, where even come Christmas time, January, February, there's probably going to be 3 or 4 teams in the hunt. I just, obviously when they're playing,
I actually want
when they play, anyone can beat anyone. I think in terms of the top on their day, with the right tactics and depending on if luck goes their way, and we're just seeing Southampton, Brentford. Things like that. Anyone can, even these lower teams can pick up points against the top teams too. So I actually think it's going to be a really good year.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, tomorrow morning will be interesting too. Whereas in Crystal Palace have been playing good football and Brighton have been defending good. So
I'm telling you right now, Vieira's boys are going to win that.
Hopefully, mate. I need it for the fantasy.
He's going to win it. What's his name? I've
got keeper and defender for Crystal Palace. So
yeah.
What's his name? Not Tony. What's the other striker? The new one that came from Celtic? Edward. He's gonna he'll score a brace tomorrow and win it for him.
You reckon? See, I reckon Brighton will get them, eh? I reckon Brighton will be top. This time, is it tomorrow morning?
5 o'clock. Yeah.
5 o'clock. Yeah. 5 o'clock.
Mate, this time in 12 hours, Brighton will be top of the table.
I reckon it'll be a 1-0. 1-0.
If they draw, are they top?
Header.
No, I don't think goal difference.
Nah, they're not. Nah, they're only on 13. Liverpool are on 14 points.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If Liverpool win that, bro, they start gaining a little gap there. They've got a 3-point gap if they win that. So it's a huge drop of points for them in that match. Who was the other one? Southampton, Wolves. 1-0. Raul Jimenez. Great for him to come back, and I think it'd been nearly a year since he had that collision with David Luiz, and it's fucking great goal, man. I know Wolves didn't have as many attacking opportunities. Southampton actually had a lot of chances in this match, but when I was watching it, that Jimenez goal was so composed. It was just a great goal.
He deserved it, he was after that last game where he that had that header it missed and whatnot. He he was hunting for that first goal, wasn't he? So
I'm glad to see him score it again because he's obviously been back for a few games and he's been on a bit of a drought. So it's good to see him get that one to get that first one under his belt because he was a fantastic striker before his injury.
He was prolific. Yeah, he's a good striker. But yeah, not really much to say in that game. It's a fucking boring game. But you know what, guys? We'll touch base. The best game of the weekend.
Haven't we talked about it already?
Yeah, we did when your connection cut out.
No.
Nah, Jake, I'll let you take it away. Give me some in-depth analysis on the game this morning.
Let's just say that's the first time I've seen this club play in a couple of years like that. Some good football like that. That was it. That was beautiful to watch that first half. That football that was being played was just so good. The connection. Every time Tottenham would come into attack, we'd shut it down straight away. even Xhaka played a good game. That's how you know it was a good game for us. Like just Saka was a light, Smith Rowe was a light, Abba was at his best. Just everything. Everyone was hungry to win. That wasn't the Arteta masterclass. That was the boys playing for the fans in the club. That was them all doing it for that.
It was
I had
just
$1 on to get a red card deal.
yeah, $1 on him.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Barry. He took out a couple of people. He was
Who was this? Who do you have a dollar on?
he choked the guy at one point. He like grabbed him around the neck and like dragged him down. I was like, how the fuck is he not going to yellow for that?
Was it good to see old mate do the Obama what? Obama yeah?
Obama who? Nah, yeah, you know, like when Abba scored, like the whole passage of play for that goal was just unbelievable. But then like to finish the way that he did, obviously left foot, bottom corner, buries it. But then he runs to the Tottenham fans and he does the Henry knee slide, and I just got shivers down my spine. He did the exact same look, same knee slide. Henry in the stands with our new owner Daniel Ek, who's gonna buy us. Oh, bro, unbelievable. Bro, seeing the two Haaland boys, Saka and Emil, both score goals and assists, bro. Unbelievable, bro, man. That shit just, love it. I love it. But the problem is as well, like it does shine a light that we rely on our kids so much. So
who you got next still?
We got Brighton away, so it's going to be a really hard game.
Well, here's the question for you. So the first couple of games, obviously, you know, when it was dire straits, you didn't have Aubameyang. Saka wasn't really match fit. You didn't have Odegaard. I don't think Smith Rowe was playing. Obviously, Ramsdale obviously wasn't playing. You said Leno and Galeno, you know, it's probably 50-50 in terms of that. I think you had Ben White injured for a couple of games. So now Arteta's actually starting to get his first team back on the field. You're actually starting to look really good.
Nah, because he's had those players before, bro.
Yeah, no, we just admitted that for the first 3 games, you didn't have your full strength teammate. It's like,
yeah, but bro, I've watched this guy fucking play for 2 years here. There's nothing. Whether you're a manager or not, like you should be able to implement a style of football or something. Like I can see what you're trying. Like I should be able to see what you're trying to do. Yesterday was just a beautiful, brilliant game. But even though we beat Norwich 1-0, Burnley, it's not like I saw something in those 1-0 wins. I didn't see anything. There was just nothing in there. There was just It was a win. You take the points, you move on. But
would you?
Hey, listen, Yanni, you got fucking Ollie, bro. I'd settle it down. At least my guys actually won something.
Who was in goal for you guys? Was it Ramsdale?
Ramsdale. Yeah, Leno's done, mate.
He's
Leno's
been
done.
really good, Ramsdale.
Ramsdale
But look,
too.
Look, I was, for me anyway, obviously most people know if they watch my channel, like I was pretty against it. One, for the price tag. And just it's also for the fact that we had such a superb keeper in Martinez. And if you knew that Leno wasn't going to be here and just a year later, why did we let Martinez go for 17 and then go and spend 30 on a guy that's got relegated 2 or 3 times? And that was my frustration, is just the stupid management of the clubs buying and selling. They run so poorly. And like, yeah, it's just frustrating. But I can understand why he's going to put Ramsdale in goals. If Leno's refusing to sign a contract, then fuck him. Sell him. It's just...
Do you think Ramsdale plays more of like that I don't remember my names.
Sweeper off.
Yeah, yeah, like more than Leno would, or
Leno's not the best with his distribution. Leno, if you put Leno like back in the day, like let's say 10 plus years ago, he'd be one of the best shot stoppers in the world. Like he's second to none when it comes to that. But like, you know, the way modern football has developed, I don't think that it suits him as much. I still think he's an amazing keeper and he could still go to any big team and be like a number 1. But his distribution does. And supposedly Arteta wants someone that can distribute a ball. But in saying that, with what Ramsdale has done, yeah, he made one amazing save today. But he hasn't been tested. I've seen Leno go through the fucking ringer. But the thing is, when Leno was in goals, and I try to put this forward to people that just don't understand, but when Leno was in goals, he had Kolasinac, Rob Holding, Chambers, Bellerin, all in front of him. That's the 4 that he had in front. Yet you're putting Ramsdale in goals, and he's got Tomiyasu, Ben White, Gabriel, and Tierney. That's a whole different kettle of fish, bro. No wonder fucking Leno is going to concede goals or look shit when he's got dipshits in front of him. Ramsdale has had 4 different players that are meant to be there, like that are better than what was there. Like, so it's hard to compare it because Leno never had a good defense in front of him either. So it's very hard to judge him when he saved us so many times.
What about Ben White? A bit more better now?
Nah.
No,
No.
still shit.
50 mil Mustafi.
Jake, what do you reckon about your second team, AC Milan versus Atletico Madrid?
Oh, I mean, if we have a lot of
That's
players
the game
injured at
of
the
week,
moment.
come on.
We have a couple of players injured at the moment, like is Zlatan's still injured and stuff like that. So once they honestly start to come back, I think we'll be alright. But yeah, I think we could probably come with a draw or win.
You need
It's
Rebic
Payne dead
to-
even, I'm pretty sure.
Pardon?
I think AC will get up.
I think it'll be Liverpool first and us second, and then Atletico for Europa.
I think so as well. Yeah, AC Milan have been playing really good, man.
Yeah, especially with Brahim Diaz being in form this season, and Tonali.
Tonali's been playing good. Rebic is scoring. He missed a couple of headers last week.
Yeah, but he's still getting the goals in there. He's getting that good contribution in.
Are there many
What a moment
juicy?
to see Maldini see his son score. Yeah, bro. Just even seeing Maldini to see his son come on for AC Milan, bro. That was like, oh my god, I love that.
I called to my
'cause
dad.
I used to watch his dad play all the time, bro. And then to see his son come on, that's just crazy.
I told my dad before the game, I'm like, I guarantee I have a feeling Maldini will score, and he scored in the end. And so I got that right for that. I had a feeling. I don't know. He looks ready.
What about Fizzer Jr. and Beckham Jr. playing together?
What do you mean?
Into Miami Juniors.
Yeah, but what'd you say? Fizzer Jr.
Yeah.
Who's
Phil
Fizzer?
Neville.
Ah, Phil Neville. Yeah. I saw that Beckham's son got minutes or whatever. I don't know if that was the first team though. I think that was the second team for Miami.
It's like the second team. Yeah,
They're like NPL compared to us. Yeah,
he's pretty
But
tall.
still-
Beckham Jr.
he was in Arsenal's academy for ages.
You got Ronaldo and Rooney's boys playing together too, don't you? In the United Academy, I think at the same time as well. At the moment,
Mm-hmm.
I wonder. I do
fucking hell!
wonder
Could you imagine?
how-
Could you imagine that? Fucking
I'll
hell.
just give a shout out to my young striker this weekend going to Mackay for the Mackay Football Awards. He's nominated for Player of the Year in Mackay. Only a youth player. 42 goals a season under his coach.
42.
42 goals.
Not bad for
Shame
under
you couldn't-
fives.
Yeah, shame you couldn't get Ralphie in that type of form when he played there.
Who's this guy with
Mate.
a mustache?
Mate, I scored 20. I think I scored 20 something their last season at colleges under Mikey.
42, That's unbelievable.
That is good.
42 is unbelievable.
How old is he? How old are they, Mikey? On a serious note,
He's in year 8.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
So,
what's
and
he,
what are they
13?
playing? What 13s?
It's a youth side, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so what? Up to what age? Like, what's your oldest?
Year 9, so
Okay.
15.
Shit,
So I've got like 4 year levels in my youth.
that's impressive. He's probably one of the youngest ones too.
He's probably he's middle in the middle.
It's impressive.
Yeah, I can't go because I'd love to go to the ceremony because I hope he wins it. But he's got his family going with him and that to the ceremony on Saturday night.
That's impressive because you think about how much you grow. Well, I fucking didn't grow at all, but within reason, how much you sort of meant to grow over those years, and 12 to 18 months growth in young boys, as they're growing up to become mature men. It's huge.
I started working on him. Because he can run with the ball and score no problem. I started working on him dropping deep, playing more of a. I got him to watch people and watch like strikers who drop a little bit more deep and take the ball, sort of thing. But see, the way we lined up, we always played with just the one up front with him. And I said we can then be play with 3 up the front of the wingers, help you out, cut in, and you sort of drop back a little bit. We don't always have to just run with the ball straight away like Ronaldo, old school Ronaldo and stuff, So
yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely like I've told his dad we need to start getting some footage and videoing and that, sending it through to some clubs and stuff because he can definitely make it.
You can send it through. You can send it like what Josh did. Send it to American clubs for scholarships and stuff. They'll pay for him to. That's how Josh went over. I used to go and film him. I used to go and film him when he played all these games, and then I had to like edit it all together, and then send it to like all the clubs, and then colleges just send you like all these offers to say come to my college.
Yeah, it's a 50 cent in the club, didn't you too?
Wait,
Hey?
Mikey,
What's that?
Mikey, I'm just sending you through. I'm just sending you through Ed's number. You've talked yourself up that much, mate, that I think he might be interested in chatting to you about the United role in a couple of weeks' time when it becomes available. Hang on.
Isn't Ed Woodward leaving at the end of the year anyway?
Christmas, yeah.
So is he just stepping down, or is he completely gone out of the club?
Gone.
I just love the fact, like, imagine if you had like, you're out partying, like you say, oh, who wants to go skinny dipping? And someone shouts out, Edward Wood.
What?
Edward Wood goes skinny dipping.
What's
his name? Edward Wood.
Ed Woodward. Oh, Mikey, you make me wonder.
Yeah, Mikey. Come on, settle down, Mikey.
Oh yeah, of course we did. I was going to say we touched on all the games, but yeah, we touched on Arsenal.
Greatest game of the weekend.
No, Champions League, Europa League, Farmers League.
I'm telling you right now, I am not going to pay for fucking Stan.
I've paid for
So
it.
if someone wants to give me their account, I'm down for it.
I've paid for it.
Can you do, like Optus block you from doing multiple accounts? Does Stan do the same?
No, I don't know. I don't believe so. I haven't shared it yet. So I'll share it with you, Dylan. We'll find out, eh?
Yeah. It's pissing me off because yeah, that's fine. But like the matches and the highlights that they do on YouTube, bro. Like when I watch like BN Sports or Optus Sport, like those highlights come out like
the BN ones especially they come out very quickly.
BN is so good, bro. Optus is really good as well, but this Stan Sport, bro, they're dog shit. I've got to wait fucking 10 hours to watch a highlight because sometimes I don't like looking at the score. I want to watch like the highlights and just like watch it.
There's only one channel I watch the highlights on.
What?
Satana.
What?
Satana. Remember Satana?
No.
Yep, I do back in the day. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's Satana?
You've got a without Mikey, stop pulling that face. I can't take you seriously. So we've got a couple of cracking games on. So what we've got tomorrow, Wednesday morning, PSG City.
That's gonna be a good game.
Hey, just quickly, just before you do that, PSG, bro, I've been watching them every game. They are fucking shit. Mate,
they're shit.
Yeah, they are bad.
I will put my house on it that those guys do not win the Champions League.
They
are
shit.
So shit.
They won't.
That
is
chance. The easiest bet
the
for someone to save money.
Yeah.
Messi in, Messi out to Boca Juniors next year. Watch it. Watch his space.
Nah, it won't be Boca, but I'd say he probably goes back to Barcelona.
It won't be Boca.
Nah, but Barca's going to find the space for him, and they'll buy him back on a free. Like, they'll cancel the contract or some shit. Like, I've always said that he'll go back and, like, retire at Barcelona after those 2 years, like Buffon sort of did with Juventus or whatever. But, dude, PSG, bro, the football that they're playing is disgusting. They're scoring scrappy goals, winning 2-1 at the end with a fluke.
Yeah,
97th minute went with a red card as well.
Yeah, like that was like I saw the game this morning. It was just so.
Oh, did they play this morning? Did they?
Yeah, they played this morning. I saw.
What was the score? They obviously won.
It was like 2-0 or 2-1. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I think it was 2-1 or something like that. Oh. Yeah, they scored one banger, but they just played like just so bad, bro. Mbappe's missing so many chances. Neymar's crap. Messi, dude, I don't even think I've seen Messi play barely. Ramos play. Donnarumma play.
Donnarumma hasn't played at all.
Gijo's really played.
Like, what the fuck's why is all the signings if they're not going to play? I don't get it.
Even Ramos yet.
Look at this. Fred has more goals than Messi.
Probably true, mate. Yeah.
Does Fred actually score?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. For the Leeds game.
But yeah, bro, they've been shocking. That's the easiest money you'll ever make is just not betting on PSG for anything. If they,
I
I'd be
agree.
surprised if they even win the league, bro. They're that bad.
Do you know who I'd jump on? I've just been
It's
looking.
Pochettino effect.
Warsaw to beat Leicester.
Oh, how much?
$5. Jump on that. They're playing at home as well. Imagine the bloody Polish fans against Leicester. They'll tear them apart. They won their first game against Moscow.
You know who I'd jump on? So just quickly before I tell you my best bet of the week. Obviously you got PSG City and you've also got Juventus versus Chelsea. So that was the Wednesday morning. Then you got Juventus Chelsea on the Thursday morning. That'll be another good game. And then you've got the best game of the week, and I think it's fantastic money. You've got top of the table clash in Group D. You've got Sheriff taking on Real Madrid. Sheriff beating. Sheriff
didn't
beating,
know that until this year.
neither did I. Sheriff beating Shakhtar Donetsk 2-0. Very, very impressive, mind you. And they're taking on Real Madrid away from home. Get on Sheriff, mate. They must be Mikey, what are they paying? Have a look for me, because they must be paying like $10 or something stupid.
League or?
Against Atletico.
In the Champions League, yeah. No, against Real.
Oh, against Real. It'd be 15 plus, easy.
$26.
There you go.
Jeez.
So how's this, right? So they are in the
Madrid have been playing good though.
So they're in the they're in Moldovan National Division.
What
Sheriff.
How did they get in Champions League?
Qualifications and all that kind of stuff. But how's this, right?
How is Besiktas?
Bayern Munich $26 too.
Who? Kiev. Oh yeah,
bro. The Besiktas is paying $21 against Ajax. Besiktas ain't that bad.
No, they're not that bad.
No.
Villarreal.
Yeah, Batshuayi up front. They've got some good players.
They've got who else? Besiktas? They got Pjanic as well, I think.
Yeah.
Like bro, that's some good bets there.
Right. This Sheriff team, I know it's Moldovan League, right? But this Sheriff team, the last two games, they've scored 11, conceded none. They've won 4-0 and 7-0 away from home on the weekend.
Dylan, what about here's one for you to put some money on. Tottenham to bottle it against Mura 05, $17.
What's the double chance? Like $4?
Let's have a look. $5.50.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind the double chance. That'll be all right, actually, because Tottenham. We thought after first three games, they hadn't conceded a goal yet under Nunes, and we thought, here we go. He's. I think they won their first three games 1-0. I think you were saying, Dill, didn't you? We're talking about it, yeah, and then they've now lost their last three.
Some of the teams in this, what about the bloody Red Lamps? Who the hell are they?
What's that, Europa?
This is the Farmers one, yeah. Lincoln Red Lamps.
Mate, don't say Farmers. We're gonna be in that by Christmas time.
Wait, Villarreal are paying $6.70 against you guys.
Yeah, but we're at home, and I think
just do a multi now with Spurs to lose, Man United to lose. You'll feel good when it all comes through.
I've just put this is what I've done here. I've put just wait up. I'm just gonna where's the Tottenham game? I can't find it. What day is it on?
Friday 5:45, I think.
Fucking hell, bro. I'm in the UCL section.
I've got Friday off too, boys. I'll be setting myself up. A few TVs on.
Where's the conference, bro? I can't actually find it. Are they Friday morning?
Tottenham's not even in the Europa.
No, they're Conference League. They're picking the shit one.
They're the shit one.
So there's UEFA Europa, and then that's Saturday, so that's to be before then. Get in. I can't even fucking find these bastards.
I'm telling you right now, though, Villarreal at $6, that should be $50 because
I'll tell you that the leg of Warsaw over Leicester as well. That's
Leicester can't defend. Leicester's a bit shaky at the back. That's why I'd put money on that other team, eh?
I've added them to my multi. I just can't find Tottenham.
Right at the bottom for me, it was.
But it's just coming up. I got like UEFA Europa League, but Conference League isn't coming up anywhere.
What do you bet on?
Hey,
what do you used to bet?
Oh, I'm just in the football tab on like Sportsbet.
Sportsbet.
So like here, I've got Besiktas at $21, Dortmund to win, so that's a pretty safe bet. Liverpool to beat Porto, safe bet. Bayern to beat Kiev, pretty safe bet. And then I got Warsaw at $5, and those odds are 289. Slap a 10, easy 3 racks.
I'm liking it, mate. I'm liking it.
That's pretty safe. And then you add, I surely Tottenham don't fucking lose. Surely Tottenham don't lose.
Oh, well, did you say you put Villarreal in?
No, I didn't even add Villarreal in.
Oh, good. Yeah, trust me, United will win that game. We've lost.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Lost 3 out of the last 4 at home. I did. I feel sorry for my mate when we watched the game on Saturday night. He goes, "Oh, I want to put." He doesn't know much about. Oh, it's actually my best mate's brother. Doesn't know much about football, and he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna put 100. I'll put $100 bet on. What should I put it on?" And I said, "Mate, trust me. After the embarrassment against West Ham, and we've lost 2 out of 3 against young boys, I was like, put $100 on United 3-0. So I put 100. He went right. He put $100 on it. Poor bloke.
Fucking bastard.
Did he survive the night or did he hang himself?
Oh, no, he survived the night.
Did you fucking give him the $100 back?
I was a little bit more disappointed than he was, mate, and I didn't lose anything.
Jesus. That's crazy.
Heartbreaking.
All right, boys. Let's wrap it up. We'll talk off this anyway. But yeah, guys, appreciate you being here. We'll be back for previews through the week. If the boys will be here, it'll be on Wednesday, 7:30. So we'll see you guys then. Appreciate you all being here. Remember, drop a like and subscribe, and peace out.